development of track technology has moved into a new era, and ProRide is proud to be leading this innovative technology here in Australia and throughout the international racing community. ProRide is a fully owned Australian company using leading-edge technology specific to our Australian conditions. ProRide is the absolute benchmark in synthetic track technology, second to none.
The most common question that I do get asked is what's the difference between a ProRide track and other synthetic manufacturers from around the world? Well, there's two key differences. The first is the binder technology that is used in our tracks is very unique and exclusive to ProRide. The other is that ProRide take full accountability for the condition and the performance of the track under our extensive maintenance program. We were very lucky. In 2002, ProRide Racing was funded by a federal government program here in Australia to design binders that were suitable for the Australian conditions. Now, this binder has enabled us to be able to drought-proof the Australian racing industry.
Having this track here, being that we can use this all year round, every day to gallop, slow work, fast work, and it's so consistent, so that's a great benefit for us.
This binder technology has given us great success here, locally in Australia and internationally.
The Flemington ProRide track was installed in March 2011. It's been a fantastic addition to complement our training facilities at Flemington, which of course include grass and sand as well. It's used on average 2,500 times per month, being certainly well accepted by trainers, and provides, importantly, consistent going no matter what the weather conditions. And I think that's something that's well appreciated by the trainers at Flemington.
I'm firmly of the view that synthetic tracks will underpin our future racing and training infrastructure, not only here in Victoria, but also in other parts of Australia and the Southern Hemisphere. They provide racing authorities with programming flexibility, they provide the stakeholders with revenue protection. This is absolutely fundamental to the continued success of the industry, and ProRide will be playing a major part in that.
Do you like the track yourself?
Yeah, love it. Love it, no kickback, everyone gets a chance, it's good.
A little bit lucky this track's up and going because she's not really a wet tracker, so it benefited here today.
Comments on the track here?
Yeah, it's beautiful. There's an absolute need for it this time of year. I know our tracks just can't stand up to the amount of racing we have in June, July with no growth on the grass, so it's just perfect for this time of year.
With over 20 years of solid, focused R&D based track engineering and a wide portfolio of track installations around the world, ProRide is the premium selection for synthetic tracks for all weather training and racing of thoroughbreds.
Now that I am working all my horses on the ProRide track for their fast work and doing very, very little work on the grass track because the ProRide's so consistent. Our injuries have dropped, and just over at Flemington it's just been wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I've been at Flemington since 1986, and we've had different types of a dirt track, visco ride, but there's no doubt that the ProRide has worked the best.
ProRide engineered tracks are designed to provide outstanding stability and consistency across the length and breadth of the track.
The track doesn't go hard or soft, no matter what the weather is.
The consistency of the track encourages punters as the horses win on their own merits. This is highlighted by the fact that in the first 2 years of racing on the Geelong synthetic track, wagering was up 20%.
Alvarado, the race meetings themselves, from a punter's perspective, the figures that come out of that we get off Tabcorp in relation to the turnover have exceeded all expectations. The average turnover for a Friday meeting is usually around 1.5 to 1.6 million. But we were consistently turning over in the June, July, August period. We were consistently turning over 1.7 to 1.8 million. So that's an enormous benefit to the industry. They're getting a significant return on their investment, on their asset, which they installed here. And also it's the return on the investment in relation to the cost of the product has been unbelievably well. We have approximately 70 or 75% of winners on this track are first, second or third favourites. We have found that the punters can go in with complete confidence that their selection will get, the majority of the time, will get every opportunity to win the race. And that's all really a punter wants at the end of the day, that the horse they've backed has every opportunity to win the race.
ProRide provides a unique maintenance solution to track owners. ProRide takes full accountability for the continued peak condition and performance of the track, ensuring the longevity and value of the club's most important asset.
The maintenance for this track is, compared to other tracks, like your sand track, will be close to 25 to 30 hours a week on a sand track, with watering and harrowing and rolling each day. This track will be close to 4 to 6 hours a week.
Race clubs now have the unique benefit of accurately forecasting and budgeting their long-term maintenance costs.
Financially, the track itself is more low maintenance than a grass track. It doesn't take the number of staff that it does to repair a grass track after a race meeting.
This unique surface also reduces injury through its two-stage cushioning. The reduction of kickback further reduces some of the problems compared to other tracks.
The horses bounce off it, they give you a terrific feel, and I've found our injury rate has certainly dropped significantly since we've had this track here. It's considered now a world-class facility here at Ballarat on our uphill ProRide track. It has just been fantastic through our winter. As a trainer, you know you can prepare all week that you're going to have a good surface to work on, because this track has just held up so well.
ProRide surfaces provide track administrators with program flexibility in the scheduling or transfer of race meetings. This protects betting revenue and minimises loss of income to stakeholders from cancelled meetings. In addition, ProRide tracks are designed so that no watering is required to maintain performance characteristics. This ensures enormous cost savings in the precious water resource, as well as watering systems and labour.
I've only heard great things about this track. We have leading trainers like Darren Weir telling us that it's cemented him here at Ballarat. It's made his life easier. He says he gets more sleep, and his horses are working better and hitting the line harder in their races. And our other trainers here also are singing the praises of the track. There'll be a lot more horses worked here in the upcoming years, and we're sure that will, increase the traffic on the ProRide track, which no doubt it can handle.
Without doubt, ProRide tracks provide a remarkably cost-effective investment.